Buenos dias. This is probably the coolest it's been since we've been here. If you're gonna come down, do not come in June like we did. Mistake. All right. Now we enjoyed it, but man, it was hot.
It's still hot. Like, it is cooler. Where when we opened our doors, it's more like, fresh air. But I'm sweating. We barely started, and I'm sweating.
So, what I'm saying is, come in the end of August, October sometime, June, maybe not so much. And just so you know, I'm wearing my shirt today, and I think I have 7 or 8 pairs of shirts. Most of it actually went to donation.
Yeah, so, and the clothes here are pretty reasonable.
We'll buy stuff just in time to figure out that we have a new plan so we can get rid of it.
As much as like we want to we can go get some more stuff. If we still want to travel, and it doesn't make sense for us to pile up clothes again. So someday when we have a house, we'll actually have a storage that we can keep stuff and maybe like cycle stuff out.
What do you mean by have a house?
When we someday have a house here in Mexico, we'll be able to cycle stuff out and keep stuff and not have to get rid of everything. So, but even when I had a full closet, I still wore the same 5 things, and it drove me nuts. But nothing's changed.
Here's another place, Sarenta. Informes, I think that's information. One of the things we have to consider with the Jeep is we need a lot more clearance. So for us, this wouldn't work. This is our last free weekend because starting next week, TJ starts school.
I think the dog just doesn't want my contact.
Yeah.
When I look away, it's
Stop.
not barking.
Look at this little guy right here.
Is it you?
Right?
You think so?
Yeah, and there's 5.
We don't have money for that either.
Why?
I mean, she is right. We don't have money for it. But still don't think we're going to be exercising.
We will. Just wait, you're going to get some exercise videos of Malcolm.
You can see that eye roll. What is it?
Yeah.
Did you see that eye roll? Because I'm telling you right now, we will not. But don't worry. I'll put it on tape for everyone.
I will say too, we've been doing a little better. We haven't had like huge breakfasts. I've been doing hard-boiled eggs lately.
And
quinoa.
And I was just about to say that because that's not something that I was interested in before. But all of a sudden, she's got me eating quinoa and like a bunch of vegetables for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Pretty cool.
Watch your step. I think he said, I'm a handsome guy.
No one said that.
Hey, calm yourself.
So when we started researching schools for TJ, we looked it up, or somebody told us, but I mean, they're just about on every corner. There's over 300 schools here in La Paz alone. It's a lot. That's my fun fact for today. Oh, and how many, what's the population? You just looked it up.
Oh yeah. I think it was like 200 and something thousand, the population of La Paz. And if you if you add like the surrounding areas that it's kind of like a part of La Paz, it's I think the size of Miami. I think that's what I saw.
Oh, really?
I think so.
Okay.
Yeah, I
TJ,
think
wait,
so.
buddy.
You know, I could be wrong on that. I'll look at that again. My memory's really bad.
That looks cute.
You know where I think you heard it from? Cyberspace on my
We
phone.
pass this place all the time and I've never been there. We need to check it out.
Yeah. So creative. It's for their trash. So when it's trash day, then people put their trash out here in the bags. And we learned, well, we didn't, but we got chewed out by our American neighbor. It wasn't even our trash, but for somebody put trash in their bin outside for trash day, and it was not us, but we got to hear it.
So for anyone who doesn't know, La Paz is actually the capital of Baja, sir. Everyone knows about Cabo, and probably more people have been to Cabo because I think it might be more accessible. But as far as the capital, La Paz is it. And I don't know about like Baja, like north. What do you think?
For what?
The capital. You think it's Tijuana?
Oh, I think it is.
Okay.
You say more accessible at Cabo. It's more touristy, so here's more local feel. So you just stay over, buddy. And they do have an airport, and you can still fly in. I think like your layovers in Mexico City. I think maybe for Cabo. Anyway, but you can get flights from Chicago for under $400 to La Paz or Cabo. So, and La Paz has just about anything you would need. They have a Sam's Club. They have Walmart, Home Depot, Office Depot.
Which is something to think about because where we're eventually building our house, it's a lot smaller, but it also doesn't have any of the stuff that you can find here in La Paz, like whether it be City Max or City Max, right?
Oh, it's like their Costco for the U.S. compared to. So you get stuff in bulk and it's cheaper. And like Walmart here does not have frozen pizzas. Not a big deal, I know. But when we were traveling in our RV, TJ likes, it's just a nice, quick, easy meal for TJ because he usually doesn't eat what we eat. So we missed out on that. But they do have frozen pizzas there and a lot of stuff that you would see at the Costco or Sam's Club.
Garbage. Perfect.
We somehow lost track of where we are.
When he says we, him, because as soon as we leave our block, I don't know where I'm at.
And somehow we crossed the main road to get closer towards the ocean, and I did not realize it. And anyway, I mean, we're not lost. It's just I didn't realize we're this far. So, makes sense.
How far away?
Can I tell you somebody's comment just now?
Yeah.
Somebody said just now, your family's adorable. I was expecting a tour of La Paz, not of tacos.
Hi guys, so I just wanted to tell you before this video ends that the reason I thought that was a female was because do you see the feather on top of its head, Dad?
I did.
Yep, I think if it has one on top of its head, that means it's a female. If it has three, that means it's a male, I think.
Okay.
Thanks, TJ.
So now we need someone to fact check us and to let us know in the comments down below if that is correct. But thank you to everyone for watching the video. Hope you like and subscribe and
Ding that bell. Ring that bell.
adios.
Ding, ding. Oh, yeah. Bye.
Don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below.